we have reached Leipzig, and back there is the looks like a Porsche factory. But before we go in the Porsche factory, take a look at everything in the lot. So you have these 911s that went on the ride with us, but right in front of me are these 911s. So these are GT3 RSs. They look like brand new ones. I love the purple. And if you take a look over there, that's a test track. So I think that we're going to be able to take out some 911s on the test track, and I am so excited. I'm just brimming with excitement right now. These are GT3 RS instructor cars for the Porsche driving experience. I don't know if we're going to go out in these. I don't know if we're going to go out in some other 911s, but I don't care. I just want to be here and live in this parking lot. So that's, well, let's go around a little more, and I can share some of my excitement with you. Here we have the brand new 911. You have the Cayman GT. I'm guessing this is GTS. No, it's a GT4 Cayman. So Porsche driving school, and this thing looks like it has done some driving. It's yeah, not exactly the cleanest thing in the world. We have GT4 after GT4. Like it ain't nothing. Look at this GT3 RS with the center lock wheels, carbon ceramic brakes. Wow. This purple is just amazing. See, these cars are brand new, about 180 grand, and you can't find them anymore. So each car would probably fetch in the used car market, say 300, 350. Yeah, this is, take a look at this. Look at those gills. Fender. So this is a naturally aspirated car, but it does have these huge scoops for the just like a turbo would. It has a really wide stance. Purple people eater, that's what it is. This is insane. Some more GT3 RSs. Again, like they're Camrys, like they're Camrys in a Walmart parking lot. You have a 911 Carrera in a beautiful blue. I've never seen one in this blue before. Looks amazing. But yeah, I think it's time to go into the Porsche factory, and gonna have some lunch, and we're gonna see what the day has in store for me. But holy crap, I don't want to paraphrase Mike Finnegan here, but this is probably the best day at work ever. So here we are at the Porsche test track and factory, and look at the awesome cars they have. This is right above where we're having lunch. So I'm gonna go and just point out some of the awesome stuff I see here. So this is a 1972 Porsche motor, Porsche 911 motor, and it's half restored. So this is original right here, and just a restored section. Please do not touch, but you know, wow. Look at that. That is so awesome. Moving on, we have a Carrera GT rolling chassis. And this is just a carbon fiber tub with a little bit of interior here. Look at that. I have no idea how much this costs. I don't know if it's pre-production or whatever, but this is just the coolest looking go-kart ever. You see this Le Mans style derived V10 engine. Would you look at that? Holy crap. Oh man. And this is like a full engine. It doesn't look like it has a harness in it, but yeah, it's a full engine and transaxle combo. It's that pushrod suspension working. Wow. How meaty these tires are. All right, and this is an actual Carrera GT. And wow, famous carbon ceramic brakes. And the RS Spider. If you look at both these cars, I mean, you can see that there's the wheels and brakes, that there's a lot of stuff that goes straight from the race cars onto the road cars. But moving on, there's a 911 GT1 Evo, and I don't care what you say about runny egg headlights, this shit is bananas. Look at that. Looks a little bit cramped in there, if I'm honest. I don't think it'd be a good daily driver. Wow. I'm just at a loss for words. All right, so here is a Porsche 935, and this was basically in the 70s. It's like a mid 70s model, and these were huge. I mean, imagine this car. This had the engine way out in the back right here, and it had some crazy turbo lag and these giant tires. So you had to really know your stuff to man this car. I mean, look at the track compared. Look at how wide the track was in the rear in comparison to the front. There's a Porsche 910. This had this, not a gull-wing style door, but it did open sort of vertically towards the front. I believe this had a 6-cylinder in it. Look at these exhausts, they're like like rocket boosters. All right, so we have a Porsche 962. It's an IMSA car. That was Mario Andretti's car. These wheels, wow, they're super wide and they have almost no sidewall. Crazy long. And you see the ducting work right here going back to the what I'm guessing is the engine or the differential transmission. Yeah, this is I can't, man. I just can't.
This whole car is an engine mount. Look at it.
It is. Wow. The 917. So as my friend just said, this car is basically just, and this is what, 16 cylinders?
That's 16 with the crank running to 2 cranks and drives from the middle.
Wow. Okay, so is this a
Look at the mechanical fuel injection. What the hell is that?
So it's a flat 16. So it's 2 cranks, and this engine is absolutely enormous.
This is just engine.
Mechanical fuel injection, 16 spark plugs. That's insane. It might even be 2 spark plugs per cylinder. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely. So it's, I guess, 32 spark plugs. That's just insanity. You can see this giant transaxle hanging off the back. These huge wheels. There's this is what Stan's Nation is about, I guess. Wow, and a little oil cooler hanging off the back. That's nuts. 911 GT3 RSR. This is very similar to what we saw outside, but this is the Flying Lizard. If you played Forza, you know this car. This is probably the car you played in the demo, and this is the actual car. This has a wider stance in the back. You can tell that this is just widened with some bolt-on fender flares. This is not a RWB. This is the real deal race car. Let's see if we can. Oh, look at that.
Als nächstes gehen wir dann aus dem
GT3R
komplett
Hybrid.
heraus mit einem GT3R Hybrid und einem GT3R.
And this is the GT2 RS. So this is the car Porsche built. If you want to buy a Lamborghini or Ferrari, but you also want to kill yourself. So this is basically the turbo with more power and only rear-wheel drive. And I believe this might be a manual. And yes, it is. It's a manual only. This car is certain death. This car is just incredibly overpowered. Moving on, this is another GT2 RS. Again, I'm surprised that these aren't just mangled beyond recognition, but they're just awesome machines. 911 Sport Classic. So this is a 911 made to look just very reminiscent of the 70s and 80s, kind of like the Fuchs alloys. And it has the wider stance. Has that almost like a whale tail looking thing with some vents in the back, like an air-cooled looking rear valence. And it's a very good looking car. So this is a 911 Turbo, a 996 model, and it's a cutaway, very literally. You can see all the inner workings. You can see the inner skin of the car, the suspension components, the mid-mounted battery right there. Here's the interior. I mean, the interior doesn't look all that great, even though Doug DeMuro would probably disagree with me. Here's the transmission, and that goes all the way up to the front because this is a all-wheel drive car. And look at this. This is a 3.6 liter, I believe, twin turbocharged engine, and this produces a hell of a lot of power. I think it's like 400 horsepower, but it's the fastest 400 horsepower you'll ever feel. I don't know how much this cutaway would cost, but it'd probably be a pretty penny. So I don't know, maybe I'll do this to a crash Porsche just to have in my garage. Porsche 911 Cup. I believe it's a 3.8 coupe from what this placard is telling me. 911 Turbo 3.3 liter. Back in the 90s, they had a huge issue, Porsche had a huge issue of making these cars with large displacement. And they couldn't get past a certain amount of displacement. I think that was like 3 point something liters, but they finally, like, this was one of the biggest engines that they had. And you see this giant whale tail. This was one of the last air-cooled turbo engines before they went over to the 996 over there. 911 SC Cabrio. This is something that you probably see on Craigslist, but again, this is in the Porsche museum, as it would be, and it is completely restored. I don't think there's anything out of place on it. This is an awesome car. It might even be original. I mean, it does look like it's been worn a bit, but who knows. And 911E 2.4. So this is pretty much the one that started it. Even though the 911s went back to the 60s, but this kind of cemented Porsche's legacy with this styling. It's a great looking car. And 356 Speedster. These are expensive as hell. If you've ever seen one, it's probably a fake. It's probably something that's been recreated. But yeah, this is a real one, and it's actually bigger than what I thought it would be. It's actually not a small car. It's about the size of a 996 or something. It's very bulbous. Take a look, and yeah, the styling is great. Take a look at that interior. And here, I believe, is the Porsche transaxle. And the valve body down there. It's pretty cool stuff. We have a brake caliper. Looks like a rear caliper for something. Might be a front caliper, who knows. And we have a Cayenne S Jagwagon. Don't know what that is, but looks pretty cool, looks pretty rugged. And a 914. I think we went around the entire facility, and I think now it's time to get lunch because I'm probably running a little bit late, but I couldn't miss this opportunity to share with you guys. We just finished the Porsche factory tour and I couldn't take any video, but right now I'm taking some 911s out on the Leipzig test track, and here they are. I'm going to be swapping cars and hopefully get some footage inside them. So, oh boy. Next up we have a Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. And Mate is going to be driving, but then we'll switch up. This is going to be fun.
Auto start function is off, means the engine will stay on while the car is in a standstill position. So we're using 2.5 kilometers of our track. All corners on the track are copies of world famous racetracks. Racetracks where Porsche has motorsport success during the last years. Make it a bit easier to find the ideal line to mark the track with those blue and white cones. Then you find left-hand and right-hand side inside the track. So we try to follow these cones at a position on the right. So we're using the right-hand side of the track at a position to the left. We're using the left-hand side of the track. Always ensure that your cornering speed is set before you enter the corner. Also, keep in mind there's something between on and off in the gas pedal while accelerating out of the corner.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah. This is indeed.
How's that gearbox?
Pretty good.
Ooh, someone's throwing rocks. Oh man, this is so good.
Yeah, I mean, I've done this before, which is good because we will have more fun this way. It's not a difficult track, by the way.
No, definitely not. Good car though, lots of grip.
Yeah, yeah.
Just an insane amount of grip.
I mean, that's the thing about the turbo, isn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
that's what makes it so fast as well. No matter how much power it got.
Using the speed of it, so to make a gap in the group.
Yeah.
See 3 cars behind me. I'm waiting for the other one.
That's a win. That's a win, friend.
Oh yeah.
In front of you to get the pace of the car in front of you.
Everybody.
Anyhow, if there is a gap, I will reduce my speed.
Yeah, you shouldn't do
Give
it.
you a chance to catch up.
Keep going, just keep going.
For a first 911 experience, this is not bad.
This is, yeah. It's about a 6.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's so good. We just switched cars and we are now in a 911 Carrera S. This is a hardtop and with a PDK. And this is my first track driving experience with a Porsche. This should be fun. So we are in Sport Plus, exhaust mode on, PDCC on,
Wing on.
wing on, game on. Even for a rear-wheel drive car, this thing has a crazy amount of grip.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what the 4S won't do.
Yeah, yeah. Kick the tail out even with the the stability control on. That's what having a Porsche is all about. This thing revs to like 7,500.
Yeah, not bad for a turbo.
Not bad for anything.
And it sounds good too.
Oh yeah, sounds great. I guess we're pitting.
Yeah.
Whew! That will wake you up.
Yeah.
That will wake you the fuck up.
I was getting really sleepy, but now I'm good.
Yeah, that factory tour was a little bit on the boring side, but this is better.
I think they knew that. They were like, yeah. So they survived, give them a prize.
Yeah.
This would be that.
Can you imagine how scary that this shit is if it's like a Porsche GT2?
Oh my god. I would be all over the place.
On to the next car. So Mate is driving this one, and this has the 7-speed manual. This is a 911 Carrera S, I believe, Cabrio. And
I won't need fifths, I guess. So that's
no, I think we're not getting past the first 2 or 3 gears. Yeah. Seeing as how this is the manual, it should be a little easier to get the ass end out. And we are right behind the lead car.
Of course.
So we have to set the pace a bit.
Oh, this feels.
It feels good?
Yeah. Oh, we have traffic.
Oh yeah. That's the shit. How's that manual gearbox?
It's pretty good.
Yeah, it seems pretty good from this side. There we go.
I mean, I'm being, overly aggressive with it just to make it slide a little, because as you said, it's got so much grip.
Yeah.
It's really. But,
We're a fair bit in front of everybody.
well, it's their fault.
Yeah, it is their fault. They could drive faster, they just
I'm
don't.
just following a pace car.
The pace car is a 911 Turbo S. It has the most power out of all of us.
Yeah.
I think he knows he was going a little fast. He hit the brakes pretty hard.
Yeah. But come on.
Dude, it's like the pace car, us, and then like nobody.
Well, they have the same car.
They do have the same car. I don't
I'm
know.
dealing with a manual here, so
Yeah, what's going on?
no excuses really.
What's going on, guys?
So then after we're going back into the pit.
All right, back into the pits.
This was good.
Yeah, this manual is nice.
You know, they made a new one for the 911R. Like, apparently this wasn't necessarily strong enough to get abused as much as a GT3 would.
Yeah. So I guess we go to the back of the line now. So now we have to wait for everybody else, which kind of sucks, but who knows? It might be some interesting cars back there.
We're gonna give them some space, I guess.
Yeah. Let's give them a wide berth and then just fucking floor it. So this is a 911 Carrera 4S Cabrio, and I'm going to be driving. This is 4-wheel drive.
It's not a Cabrio, is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, 4-wheel drive. I'm going to be driving, and is this for the wing?
No, this is for the wing. No, that's the nose lift. You don't want that.
Oh, I don't want that. Okay. Cool. All right. So
they started bitching, like, you know, yeah, and then yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. Apparently my phone ran out of batteries. I think on my third lap, but it was an absolute blast. So driving 911s, the Carrera 4S and the regular Carrera, the PDK and the manual around the Leipzig test track, it was something that I don't think I'll ever be able to do again unless I buy, you know, a Porsche brand new, which right now I don't think I'm going to do anytime soon. But if you're in the market for doing exactly that, do that shit, because oh my God, is it good. I mean, the 911 is just an insanely capable car. But right now I got to the hotel. We are in the Penta Hotel. And if you take a look, just have all my crap here. It is a cute little quaint hotel, has this modern look to it. I just got in about 3 minutes ago. Sizable bathroom, especially for Europe. Ah! So right now I'm waiting for my phone to charge a little bit. Then I'm gonna go head to dinner and then get some rest, because tomorrow we're gonna be driving the Cayenne Turbo S through what Porsche calls dynamic roads, and I think there's gonna be mountain roads and you know, interesting roads that probably should be done with the 911 but are done with the Cayenne Turbo S for some reason. But I'm not gonna kick her out of bed, you know, for leaving crumbs, so you know, it's fine with me. So I think I'll end the video here. The next day's antics will be in the next video. So if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you like to do. And if you unlike the video, or you dislike the video rather, please feel free to dislike or sound off in the comments, whatever you want to do. So I will see you next time.